Alright, ladies and gents, as ever, my name is Shane, that's Shane's Games, and tonight we're going to be playing Cleo, A Pirate's Tale for the PC. This won't be our first time playing it, so if you want to see how we got to where we are tonight, or check out some of the other games I've played in the past, being them obscure, unusual, or nostalgic, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. But for tonight, let's go ahead and get into the game, shall we? Oh, drops! Rainy, you're saying you can't put drops in a pill minder. Honestly, as soon as you said that, I very much considered putting the entire stream on pause and Googling, is there a pill minder for liquids? Because I think the answer is probably no, but like that would be kind of a cool idea. Very limited in scope, but kind of neat. I take a shitload of vitamin D because I work nights. I don't know what the sun looks like anymore. There's a Lamplighters League demo. I'm gonna have to check that out now too. I'm having a very getting older problem in that I started taking fiber supplements, and fiber supplements are kind of a pain in the ass because fiber is absorptive. So if you take it at the same time as any other pills, it'll actually lessen the effectiveness of your other pills. So I can't just take everything at once. I have to take them 2 times a day now. Gotta spread it out so the fiber doesn't eat everything. Oh, that's interesting. That is a very complicated solution to the problem, LTG, but I'm here for it. Let's see, relentlessly, I'm supposed to take my daily meds in the morning. Sometimes morning is 2 p.m. if I forget. Yeah, I get that. I mean, sometimes I sleep in on days that I don't work, so morning is a very flexible definition for me. Let's see, 4M, welcome in. I have become more and more curious what time zone you're in, but of course that isn't any of my business. You're free to ask and I'm free to answer. It's Chicago. I am in US Central. And if you're wondering, why am I up at this time at US Central? It's because of night shift. So it is 4:30 in the morning for me, which is a crazy time, but yeah, I work night shift, so that's what I'm doing up at this hour. That's actually one of the reasons I got into streaming, because it gets boring at 3:30 in the morning. Jeez, IT for slot machines. Geek Boy, welcome in. How are you doing today? There is stream in the announcements channel? That's super weird, Geek Boy. I don't know why that wouldn't notify folks. Yeah, seriously, 4M, it helps. It helps. Like, it has been a noticeable positive difference, and I'm very happy about that. I kind of think that's what I want to do, is I want to move to start taking it with meals. I think that might even help there. Thought you'd grown up in Chicago and moved to maybe California. Nope, I have lived in the Chicago area my whole life. And I don't want to move because I love it out here. It's fantastic. I mean, I do use at here. I don't exactly know how that works. That might be part of it. All right. So, just to catch everybody up on last time, we are playing this adorable little girl named Cleo. She set up to be a pirate, and it took a bit of a nasty turn at the end of stream last time. So now we are stranded on a mysterious unknown island in the middle of the fog because one of our companions lied to us for some reason. So what do we have in our inventory right now? We have the logbook, which is our in-game journal. We have the Maltese Cocktail Bible, in which case we have cocktail recipes. We've got the Kraken Fodder Set, that's an in-game card game. We've got the Stamp of the Shrimpire, we can use to send mail via shrimp. We've got an empty coconut shell. We have an address note. We have some glowing mushrooms and a ticket to a museum called Atlantis. LTG, how do you feel about the Bears? Crushed, depressed. Oh God. Do they know how to play football? I don't think they do. Isn't it awesome how every Bears game is just them getting the shit beaten out of them for several hours? Sometimes I forget they're on the field because it doesn't look like anyone's doing anything to stop that other team. Lovely. Yeah, Discord is very janky for both sending notifications and receiving notifications. It's a mess. bet she couldn't even hold her breath for 5 minutes, let alone 10. I hope we don't have to find out. I must remind people my sport takes are Australian-based and are in no way in any sense current. Here's a fun stat for you, LTG. The last time the Bears won a game, any game whatsoever, was before Elon Musk bought Twitter, which, quick reminder, was October of 2022. That's the last time they won a game. Any game at all. It's been a year. It's been rough out here, man. Been rough out here. Any game includes tic-tac-toe, Pong, and Yahtzee. They don't even win those. Lee, yes, we've actually moved about 1 inch on the screen. That's all you missed. Ugh, for the Ditka days. I don't even care about the Ditka days. I'd settle for a mediocre record at this point. My standards are so low. Yeah, time is horrifying, LTG, ain't it? Alright, so our first order of business is we need to figure out why our new friend lied like crazy to us, because now we're gonna die because of it. And I have questions.
What do we do now?
We are going to die here, Cleo. We are going to starve. We are going to die of thirst. If one of us is lucky, he will be struck by lightning. And then that's it.
That's it?
Aye, it's over.
But you fought undead skeletons.
Cleo.
You survived a cyclops crab and a giant black iguana.
Listen to me.
And now you're just giving up? Just like that? No, there must be a way. So tell me, what do we do now?
Cleo, these are all just stories.
What? What do you mean?
Made up stories. Don't you understand? No cyclops crabs. No giant iguana. It's all just make-believe. Only once in my life have I been in mortal danger and on my own. And that was right here, on this island. And guess what? I didn't survive.
I have so many questions. Yeah, thanks, Avery. I put my mind at ease right there. Yeah, I'll take the 50-50 rooks. That's fine with me. I'll take that. Seems Moonring runs under Linux if you just enable Proton. Ooh, good to know, good to know.
So you died here on Bamboo Island?
Well, not exactly. Rather trying to escape from this island. I spent many days here and managed to build a small raft. But I can tell you, without a will-o-the-wisp to show you the way, you'll never get out of this fog. Face it, we're gonna die here, and we will be forgotten forever.
Man, this guy's just a ball of sunshine. Do ghost burbs fly through buildings so he is a ghost inhabiting the body of a bird, I think? I believe that's how that works.
So, Captain Quebec's ambush, that was just a lie?
What is a lie, Cleo? There is no clear line between the truth and a lie. The details were perhaps a little different, but in the end, Quebeca left me for dead. Right here, on Pambo Island.
I think we should eat the bird. It seems kind of like a turd.
So, Quebeca was a great adventurer after all.
Call him what you want. Like many others, he was looking for the treasure of eternal memory. He searched for years, following every lead he could find. He found countless other smaller treasures in the process. He got famous and loved the attention it got him, so he decided to hire a writer to accompany him on his adventures, and write and embellish his story.
Embellish?
An excavated skull turned into half a dozen undead skeletons. An annoying bee into a deadly flying beast. Those kinds of things.
Oh, I see. And that was you, Quebeca's writer. All the stories I've read about Quebeca, you wrote them!
Aye, the book series, Takeaway, Getaway, should have been my life's work. My masterpiece, my big breakthrough as a writer. But much more, it became my curse, my death sentence.
Does this treasure of eternal memory even exist?
I asked myself that many times. but it can't just be a myth. There must be something to it. But it wasn't the treasure that was buried here, that's for sure.
Tell me the whole story. Why did Quebeca leave you behind?
I've been by Quebeca's side in his treasure hunt for years. The pay was bad. For years I had to watch that bugger dig up chests of gold with my help and keep everything to himself. And every day, I had to write down how brave, bold, and heroic he was. I couldn't wait for him to finally find this one treasure, so that he could finally achieve the big goal, and that I could end my book series with a worthy finale. Then Quebeca found something interesting. Teddy McAnally had been on Pambo Island shortly before his death. McAnally had gotten himself a will-o'-the-wisp and sailed into the nautical fog with a shipload of gold. It just had to be it. Quebeca found a will-o'-the-wisp on Fluff Key Island, and we sailed to Pambo Island. And indeed, we found a huge treasure here, countless chests of gold. But it is said that when you have found the treasure of eternal memory, a feeling of infinite happiness would overcome you. A feeling of endless contentment, of redemption. But nothing like that happened. Just chests full of gold coins, as always. Quebeca was furious. He ordered me to haul the giant treasure chests aboard his ship and left me alone in the cave. With the treasure. Unsupervised, do you understand? A single coin. No more. I only put a single coin in my pocket before I brought the chests on board.
But Quebeca noticed.
Even worse. His stupid monkey saw it. That lousy primate that Hikomi Lili had given him.
I'm still having more questions here.
Wait, Captain Quebeca got a Ponzo from that creepy basement granny?
Aye, a Ponzo. The monkey was his sidekick. The monkey had to appear in every story. Ponzo, bring me the map. Ponzo, pull the secret lever. Ponzo. And me, I was sentenced to death on this island for a single gold coin.
And the logbooks?
I had nothing with me on this island except my bag with 7 blank notebooks and the bloody gold coin. None of that helped me survive even a second longer on this stupid parched island. And I knew that if I died here, no one would remember me. I was nobody. Everything I had written and published was about Captain Quebeca and his darn monkey.
So you made up your own adventures.
Should anyone ever come to this island again, they would find my logbooks. Then people would remember me.
You just wanted to come here to get the logbooks?
To bring them to McAnally Palms and publish them. That's all I wanted. But now I'm stuck on this island. Again.
We must be able to get out of here somehow.
I've tried, Cleo. No chance. In the nautical fog, you will lose your bearings, and sooner or later you'll be right back at this island. Without a will-o'-the-wisp to show you the way, you just can't get out of here.
I'm not giving up. I'll come up with something.
Do what you want, but please leave me alone. When I was here the first time, I still had hope too. I'm tired of telling stories, Cleo. I'll die here for the second time. It really can't get any worse now, can it?
Can you speed up that process? Because I kind of hate you. What is a lie? Is it like a frog? That is such a huge red flag. Were you lying? I mean, what is a lie anyway? Oh god, immediately that's a problem. What does a lie even look like? That is a lot of exposition though, holy crap. Copacabana was named. Hey, Turatark, you're heading off to sleep? Well, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Alright, let's take another peek in the cave.
You can't see your hand in front of your face in there. I can't go in there like that.
Alright, because we don't have the will-o'-the-wisp. Can't really see anything in there anymore.
Crystal clear rainwater.
Well, at least we won't go thirsty. Hungry maybe, but not thirsty. I mean, we had a fishing rod, but then our fish ate it. So that's not really going to work out very well.
A huge tree that grew at the highest point of the island. Looks spooky.
It does look a little bit spooky. That is correct. We should definitely eat the bird. I agree. Alright, so, yeah, not much to see here. Can we talk to our friend on the boat? See if he's got anything to say?
Hey, Malty. Can you navigate us out of this fog?
Out? Out of the nautical fog? No chance. Without the Will-o'-the-Wisp, we already would have been completely lost on our way here. I guess if we don't have a Will-o'-the-Wisp or a proper replacement, we're stuck here.
Alright.
See you later.
Okie dokie.
Give all the food to the bird and eat your leg. I understood that reference. There is that giant lime chunk, although it could just be a decoration. Well, you know, in times like this, I think it's time to turn to the good book of mixology and think about booze. What do we got in here? We already used the whiskey on the docks. I don't think we need that again. Oh, maybe we could make the coffee to no, and we could use that to help us figure out a way out. That's possible. We need to collect some rainwater. That could be a thing. Punisher, welcome in. Enjoy your lurk. Exactly, Cameron Gumbo. Exactly. Let's see if we can collect some rainwater and see if we can make some coffee to no. Often also called the synapses sunrise. Alright, so we do have the coconut. Maybe we can collect some rainwater in there.
The coconut shell is now full to the brim with clear rainwater.
Perfect. What was the recipe again? Mead, rainwater, and coffee. Mead, rainwater, and coffee.
Nice to see you. How about a drink?
Don't mind if I do. Let's see. Alright, so we got mead. Then the rainwater. Lastly, do we have coffee in here somewhere? Instant coffee, I suppose that'll work. Beggars can't be choosers. We'll need a lot of coffee for that one. Me, literally at every hour of every day.
A coffee to no. Fantastic choice. Coming right away.
At least you can rely on the cocktail machine.
All right. This cocktail is supposed to really get the brain going. Hopefully it'll help us get out of the situation. There's a note in Malthy's cocktail Bible, enjoy at high altitude. That's a strangely specific direction, but alright, let's get as high as we can first. You know, usually good advice. Yeah, seriously, where do you get those pucks, David? It seems incredible. Alright, let's do this thing.
Alright then, show me what you got, coffee to no.
Well, that's a bit of a result there. Why did we let the child drink the mead? Mead and coffee, that's uppers and downers. Don't mix those. How old is Cleo? Very young.
What kind of place is this? I feel so focused.
Oh, she's never drank coffee before. This is her first time. It's always a bit of a rush the first time.
Eddie McAnally. The legend about the treasure of eternal memory started with him.
Alright, am I supposed to piece together his legend here? Maybe? That's kind of a result. Like, something is definitely happening here. I'm trying to do everything in order from birth to death.
Teddy McAnally had been on Pambo Island shortly before his death.
Oh, maybe we're just looking for, we're trying to follow a thread of ideas, maybe.
Let's get that treasure! Multi, set the sails to Pambu Island!
Alright. Now I need another idea.
I was sentenced to death on this island for a single gold coin.
Alright.
Darn, I can't get any further here. Feels like something is missing.
It's an interesting little mini game right here. Wow!
Oh man, what a trip. The lightning struck directly into this tree. Well, that was really close.
You got drunk, passed out, and almost died. Good times! Good times. It did feel a little bit like a Sherlock puzzle, didn't it? Alright, so, do we need to talk to these guys about what we just saw?
Hey, Multi. See you later.
Okie doke.
Nothing from him.
Just leave.
He's got nothing else to say. Doesn't seem like there's anything left to do on the island. I don't have anything else interesting to do in my inventory. Avery told me the truth. He wasn't much of an adventurer, just Captain Quebeca's book writer. Tried to steal from Quebeca and was left on Pambo Island as punishment. He wanted to return to this island to save his made-up stories. I wonder if we'll ever get out of here. This is all his fault. It is. Screw that guy. Basically, Punisher. It sure seems like it anyway. A little bit of fire over here. Can we take another sip?
Not yet. I think something is still missing.
Alright, so I need to discover something else before we go back into the coffee void.
The branch here caught fire.
Oh. Got a new item there. The lightning that struck the tree started a fire on this branch. Maybe I can use it as a torch. Don't mind if I do. We have discovered fire! Hey, Board Jams, what's up? Yeah, we didn't start the fire.
With the torch, it should work. Let's see.
It was already burning since the world's been turning.
We have to go to that cave yonder. It's really pitch black in there.
Strange. I can still hear those voices in my head. Must be those side effects mentioned in Multi's cocktail book.
Oops. I have placed fire in my pocket, no problem. I still will never forget in the X-Files game, where Scully put an entire can of kerosene into her pocket, a full can of kerosene into her pocket. And like they showed her like moving the can towards her pocket, and then the camera cut and she just didn't have it anymore. I still have no idea how they were getting away with that one. Let's see, how would you feel if I sent you a plushie of Amanda the Adventurer? I don't know who Amanda the Adventurer is. There we go, code 87, thank you, Rin.
Hey, wait a minute. There's something under this shovel. A gold coin with a strange imprint. Must be left over from the treasure. I'm sure I've seen this imprint on a coin somewhere before.
Alright, more interesting clues here. There's the shovel. Strange imprint that looks familiar to me. I don't recognize it off the top of my head, but it's also kind of hard to see there. Alright, anything else in here? No, it looks like that's it.
There goes the torch.
Well, that's actually pretty accurate burn time for a real-life torch. Improvised torch especially. Empress, somehow that didn't come up. I don't know how it didn't come up. I'm a little bit upset it didn't come up. Let us head back into the coffee void.
Alright then. Show me what you got, Coffee to know.
Because when you're stuck alone on an island in the middle of nowhere and you're gonna die out there, what else is there to do but climb a hill and drink? Get drunk in the rain. Let's Nancy Drew this shit, yeah! Alright.
Teddy McAnally, the legend about the treasure of eternal memory.
Right.
Started with him.
That's a start.
Teddy McAnally had been on Pambo Island shortly before his death.
Right, that seems significant.
Let's get that treasure! Multi, set the sails to Pambu Island!
Right.
I was sentenced to death on this island for a single gold coin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I've seen this imprint on a coin somewhere before.
Alright, where have we seen it before, though, is the question.
Welcome to Atlantis, the sunken gallery of very rare items.
That's it! The gold coins that Teddy McAnally buried here before he died are from Atlantis. But how is it all connected?
Back there is McAnally's original Kraken fodder set. My great-grandfather brought it to this collection. Must have cost him a fortune. Let me tell you something. The real treasures are never out of gold coins.
It must have been right in front of your nose, dear. You just haven't noticed it yet.
It's all connected. In the end, the big picture forms a circle. Like sushi! You will see.
For all the gold that McAnally buried here, he sold his Kraken fodder set to Atlantis. The treasure of eternal memory is the set. Or it's in the set. I have to tell Avery that.
Alright, interesting theory there. I do love me some hammer space. Survival tip. I mean, I can't really call it a survival tip because I don't know if we're going to survive, but you know.
The Kraken fodder set. The treasure of eternal memory must have something to do with Teddy McAnally, right? The gold coins that were buried here are not the treasure. But have you ever wondered where the gold came from?
McAnally was filthy rich. He invented Kraken fodder. This is nothing new, Cleo.
The coins have an imprint of Atlantis, Avery.
What?
McAnally sold his Kraken fodder set to Atlantis shortly before his death. And the gold he got for it, he buried here.
You mean...
I am almost sure that the treasure of eternal memory is in that Kraken fodder set. Or it just is the set. Or it's just a hint hidden in the set. But it must have something to do with it.
The treasure of eternal memory was within our grasp? And we sailed to this island to die here.
Oh, now shut your pessimistic beak. It's unbearable. I can think of something.
If you want me to remind you of our hopeless situation, You know where to find me.
I'm going to eat the bird. Rook said it's a very low bar to clear. The One Ring is real. We have to believe in the heart of the cards, that's all. Believe in the heart of the cards. Does Malty have anything else to say?
Hey, Malty.
No, he's got nothing else to say.
See you later.
Okie dokie.
Well, shoot. That was a nice big revelation, but what do we do now?
Hey, there's a shoal of fish gathering. Looks like the fish are about to leave at any moment.
A huge shoal of fish swims directly to Animal Bay every night. I don't know where they all come from.
That could be useful.
It's all coming together. Will the deep one save us? Yes, salvation of the deep.
Hey! Do you think we could follow that shoal of fish back there? I'm sure that the fish will lead us out of the fog.
It's possible, but the fish can hardly be seen underwater. If we lose sight of them, we are done for. If we could see the fish better, it might be worth a try.
If we could see the fish better.
See you later.
Okie doke.
How do we see the fish better now? This is Devil's Reef off of Innsmouth. Oh god. Can we use the glowing mushrooms on the fish? Maybe? Possibly? Let's see. Feed them to the fish, perhaps?
I am sure. This shoal of fish is swimming right to Panamu Bay tonight. Maybe that will somehow get us out of the fog.
No, I can't use the mushrooms on them. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's see. Can't get back inside the cave, unfortunately.
The lightning. What?
Nothing else to do up here, I don't think. Can you combine things in this game? Supposedly, though I'm not actually sure how. Oh, we got some crunchies? Thank you for letting me know. And supposedly there is a way to combine things in the game. I've never done it before, though. I mean, surely we're gonna have to combine the stamp with something at some point. Actually, let's see right here. Settings. All right, so right click is apparently, or the back button is apparently combined somehow. When in doubt, save. That's also not a bad idea. Although it doesn't seem to like to save on the menu. There we go. There we go. All right, let's see. Hopefully the crunch is gone now. Let me know if it's not. So... That's good. Excellent. Combine items, you need to press F12. Not falling for that again. not thinking I can combine anything I have right now. The combine button doesn't seem to do anything, because the combine is also cancel out of menu for some reason. That's really weird. Does the horrible parrot have anything else to say?
If you want me to, you know.
No, he really does not. Anything else that sounds useful in the cocktail Bible? I don't think there is. Let's see, we did Risky on the Docks, we did Coffee to Know, we did Michael Hair Jordan. We have not done Near Death on the Beach, but all that seems to do is nearly kill you. That's probably not a thing we should be in any hurry to use. I thought growing mushrooms were going to be it. Doesn't seem like I can do anything with those, though. There's not really much to see around. Oh, hang on. There's an earthworm.
Darn. He's too quick. I can't get a hold of him.
Oh, this might be something. Hang on.
Gotcha.
Alright, I got an earthworm.
I'm sure there's still a whole earthworm family down there.
If we need more, I suppose. An ordinary earthworm, he looks really bored. I caught Jim! Excellent. That does sound like adventure game logic, Yamagumo, it's true. Alright, so...
Hey, wait a minute! The earthworm has nibbled on the glowing mushrooms in my inventory.
Well, that problem solved itself. The earthworm has nibbled on the glowing mushrooms. He now seems to be glowing himself. He seems to like it. He's happy, though. Not going to be happy for long, though.
Good idea. But a single earthworm will probably not be enough.
Alright, let's get more. No hand-holding! Alright, so get the shovel again.
I'm sure they're...
Can't use the shovel anymore, that's weird. Can we use the mushrooms here? Because they do seem to like those. There we go, now we're talking.
I knew it. A whole family of ferocious earthworms. I can see you.
No need to be weird about it.
Well then, let's go.
The entire family. She's got the vibe. A whole extended family of glowing, good-humored earthworms. Alright, let's try this again. The kids go places.
Hey, fishy, fishy, fishy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Ugh. I don't know why I just said that.
Okay, it's a compulsion.
Yes! It worked!
Malty! Malty, we're getting out of here!
I got it! We have to follow the glowing shoal of fish, Malty. It will take us right out of here. Let's go!
Yeah, let's leave Avery here. Screw that guy.
Cleo's plan worked. The glowing fish started moving and led the Attempt 38 out of the nautical fog towards Panamu Bay on Macanelli Palms. A little later, Cleo entered the sunken gallery of Atalantis again.
We escaped!
Darn. Where is this guy? I have to get the Kraken fodder set somehow.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, well, I don't have the code, that's for sure. See what else we can see around here. Anything? Can't interact directly with any of the exhibits. Anything else to see here? Not. Atlantis established 1652. 1652, perhaps? Perhaps. Let's try it. 1652. Bingo! Rooks! All right.
Cleo opened Macanelli's Kraken fodder set and found something strange in it. It looked like a luminous index card, but before Cleo could take a closer look at it...
Oh shit. Wait, what? Hang on!
You? Have you been after the treasure yourself the whole time? But how could you know so quickly where...
My bowl full of glass eyes. My eyes are everywhere. There was even one in the monkey named Aponzo. And one is in a talking parrot. Now I've forgotten his name again.
Avery!
A flapping, gabbling spyglass. That's all this bird is to me.
You were watching me through Avery the whole time?
Through my mirrors, to be precise. Yes, I saw everything. And most of it was pretty pathetic, to be honest. But somehow you actually managed to find the treasure. I've got to give you that one.
Avery. What did you do to Avery?
Who? Oh, the ugly bird, right. When he saw me, he fluttered away heroically. If I were you, I would have another serious word with him. If you still get the chance, that is.
The treasure of eternal memory? You wanted it for yourself all along? But why? To become famous yourself?
To become famous? Famous? Huh. You understand nothing at all, you simple-minded, silly thing. All of you are all about getting famous. As many people as possible should know your names, right? Your great heroic deeds should be remembered for generations. But what deeds, Cleo? What kind of heroic adventure have you already experienced? You scared off a stupid beaver with a jawbreaker. You dug up a handful of earthworms. And in your tall tales, they turn into terrifying monsters and enormous treasures.
But I survived the Kraken. And you said that would mean that...
That you are the chosen one? That only you could find the treasure? Oh dear, I've said that to so many arrogant, self-proclaimed adventurers. And everyone immediately went head over heels in search of the treasure. Your beloved Captain Kabaka was one of them, by the way. The Kraken doesn't bring me chosen ones, don't you get that? He brings me daydreamers who can be easily manipulated. Gullible people who really believe they could be destined for something special.
You made me look for the treasure? To then steal it from me and get rid of me? This glowing piece of paper must be worth a lot, huh?
Index card, not just a piece of paper. And believe me, it is. Not necessarily for you or anyone up here, but to me, it means everything.
Up here?
And you're wrong about one thing, Cleo. I did not take the treasure away from you. The index card is still in your pocket, and you will deliver it for me in the afterlife.
Wait, what?
What?
Let me put it very clearly. You won't get famous, and neither will I. But I'm not interested in becoming famous anyway. I just want to work in peace again.
What does that mean?
My work in the afterlife has always been flawless. Everything was in order. Everything had its place. Managing the death cards was my life. Create, check, archive, shred. Everything on time. I had everything under control. Everything was in order. Until the day. The day Teddy McAnally died for the first time. He was there. He was right in front of me when I created his death card. And then, all of a sudden, he was gone. And his death card, too. That lousy anarchist. He somehow managed to steal it from the afterlife and thus turn everything upside down. And me, I was banished from the afterlife's administration because of the missing index card. Even worse, I was banished from the afterlife. I swore I'd find Teddy McAnally, and a few months later I found him. Unfortunately, too late. He got away from me again. But I knew he must have hidden the index card up here somewhere. Just where? I came up with the legend of the treasure of eternal memory in order to send naive adventurers on a search for me. Dozens of adventurers over decades. I almost gave up hope. But then suddenly this adventurous, soaked, cynical girl stood in front of me.
Well, that's a hell of a twist right there. Birds really are spy drones. How much Monkey Island would you say is in this game? So I haven't seen a lot of direct references to Monkey Island, but it definitely has some of the same vibe and some of the same humor, is all.
What happens when McAnally's death card is in the afterlife again?
I can finally go back to work again. And I can tell you one thing for sure. I will do my administrative work more efficiently than ever before.
It's the most boring, evil plan I've ever heard.
I don't want to go to the afterlife.
Oh, you have to. Because I can't go back. Not until Teddy's death card is back in the administration. Oh, I miss the afterlife.
What is so great about the afterlife?
What's so great about being up here? It's so messed up. It's impossible to keep track. In this tangle, it's impossible to tell right from wrong, truth from lie, to distinguish between important and unimportant, isn't it? There is absolute chaos up here, and nobody controls it. I've seen people here eating their pizza with pineapples, darn it.
Oh, you.
What do you want to do, kid? Spit on me with a jawbreaker? Do you want to stun me with your Stearman's alcohol fumes? Throw a glowing earthworm at me? Face it, you are not a threat to me. You are not a chosen adventurer. You're not even worth a side note in a story. So, are you ready for your final adventure? Captain Cleo and a death by drowning. So, take another deep breath, because this will be breathtaking. And here we go!
Oh, jeez. Come on! Come on! Just get it! No! Get dark! Get it! Get free of this! Come on! Loosen the knots! Knots are too hard!
Show you how to untie any knot in seconds. Do you want to know how that works?
Oh. We should have listened to the knotsman. And now we die. Chapter 4, The True Pianist of McAnally Poems.
Where am I?
Okay, I think we died. That would have been super frustrating, Malkiel. I would have been so mad.
What are these strange filing cabinets? And there are these bluish lights everywhere. Scary.
Take a peek at our inventory. Alright, we still got most of our stuff. All this for a stupid piece of paper? Hiko Malele put it in my pocket and let me drown to deliver it to the afterlife. Well, that sucks. Core Memories, is this Inside Out? I love that movie. Very good movie. Surprisingly tragic. Oh, hey dude.
What do you think you're doing? Has anyone called you?
No?
Then why are you bursting in here? It's not your turn yet. Wait a moment. I still need to get this done. So, where was I?
Oh, poor Bing Bong. That's the part I was thinking of right there, is when I said surprisingly tragic.
Hello? My halo has been activated. I think this must be a mistake.
The time has come, Frederick. You know the rules.
But my great-grandchildren, have they?
Forgotten you? Yes. I'm sorry. I'm really busy, so...
But...
Oh, jeez!
So, now it's your turn. Please?
So do you live on in the afterlife until everybody forgets about you and then your card gets shredded and you cease to exist? Oh, God!
Hey! Do you think I have all day?
Oh, God.
It's your turn.
I don't know how long we can stall here. Dropped his walking stick, though.
Hey!
Oh, I can't do anything, dang it. Hey, Shiro, welcome in. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. I think that was the plot of Coco, come to think of it. I haven't seen that one, though.
Hi.
Welcome to the afterlife. You are now in the afterlife's administration. Before I can allow you to indulge in the joys of your dead as a doornail existence, a few formalities have to be made clear. My name is Archibald, and I am responsible for managing your death card.
Managing my death card?
This holy mandate gives me the right to dispose of your death card, and, if necessary, to destroy it using a shredder. Please, read the holy mandate carefully but quickly, and please do not damage it in any way. Let me know when you are ready.
This holy mandate grants authority to create death cards, and should one of the following two cases occur, to irrevocably destroy it. Case 1. There are no more positive memories of the deceased among the living. Case 2, the deceased attracts negative attention in one way or another. That sounds pretty arbitrary.
It is. And as long as I have this holy mandate, it is subject to my arbitrariness. So please, behave. Okay, next point. Take that. You are obliged to always carry this halo with you in order to be available.
Alright, we got so many questions here. Emperor, nice all in. Congratulations on that. Let me caught up right here. Oh, you were quoting a movie. Alright, yeah, I know what movie you're quoting now. Took me a second there. Alright.
What happened to that poor man?
Oh, he was archived. His time here was up. The afterlife also has its capacity limits, you see.
Am I really dead?
Oh yes, of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't be responsible for you at all.
So, no heaven and hell, huh?
Oh, nonsense. There's nothing like that here.
And no eternal torment and purgatory and stuff?
Oh, yes, that does exist. But only self-proclaimed cyclists who believe they don't have to use the bike path end up there. You don't have to worry about that.
Wow!
So.
Someone's got opinions! Reminder, this was made in Germany.
What do you mean by available?
That thing will blink and beep and vibrate when you are being contacted. You know, like in those pseudo-Italian fast food restaurants.
Yeah.
Then you have to report to the Afterlife's administration immediately.
Like that poor guy from before?
Aha! You are slowly starting to think for yourself. That's good, because I don't have a lot of time.
Can I go now?
You can leave immediately. I just have to ask you to empty your pockets completely. No safety precaution. There were some incidents in the what the? Is that what I think it is? You've had near-death Teddy's death card in your pocket the whole time, and you didn't say a word? Good gracious. What do I do now? Wait a moment. I have to read the protocol. Exception protocol. Exception protocol. Exception protocol. Exception protocol. Exception protocol! The death card is back in the administration! I repeat, Teddy McAnally's death card is back in the administration! You can go now. Now!
Oh, he didn't empty my pockets, though.
Poor old man.
Get out of here!
Jeez, alright. Exception protocol! Alright, we're in the afterlife now, I guess.
Hey, slow down! You can't just walk in here like that.
What is this place?
Oh, you just got here, right? This is Teddy's, the hippest bar in the afterlife. Well, the only bar in the afterlife.
The only? How come?
It's actually strictly forbidden to open a bar like that. Usually punished by immediate archiving. But the founder of this bar, Near-Death Teddy, tricked the system.
Yeah, Teddy McAnally, right? Made his death card disappear. I heard about that.
Correct. Well, fortunately for all of us, Near-Death Teddy can do whatever he wants down here. So he opened this bar.
Why a bar of all places?
Teddy said he wanted to create a place of exchange here. A place for everyone. No distinctions made here. No judgments made here. Nothing is expected of you here. It's a peaceful place where everyone can just chat, and drink, and listen to each other.
So, can I go in?
No.
Why not?
Well, it's the Teddies after all.
And that means what?
Well, you have to beat me at Kraken fodder. Then you can go in.
I thought nothing was expected of me here.
Well, it's not entirely consistent, I admit. But that's the way the rules are.
Oh, jeez. Hang on, LTG, I gotta go all the way down my diaphragm for this. The Bouncer. Alright.
If there's nothing else, let's do this.
Let's play some Kraken fodder. Oh, wow, alright. Trosses Kraken on turn 1, takes out my 2 card. Actually, that's probably the best thing he could possibly Kraken, so not a terrible start. Not a terrible start. Alright, so, wow. And he cabin boys with no cannonballs to recover and no broken cannons, so his cannon boy is completely worthless. And I just get a free shot on him. There goes his cabin boy. Good start, good start. I get my queen, but I don't have anything for her to resurrect, so she's getting taken out for free. Dang it. That's unfortunate. That's real unfortunate, as a matter of fact. Alright, he's going to fire 1 cannonball. I will react by firing 2. Alright, so we got a tie there. And my pair beats his single. There we go. Alright, so I Kraken his queen before the queen can do anything. That's spectacular. It's almost all of his face cards gone now. And there's my king, so I automatically fire both of my cannonballs, then get all of my cannonballs back. Yeah, so far I've been having some pretty good luck here. This game's still anybody's game, but we're doing pretty alright here. Alright, he's responding with 2, so an even play. My 4 beats his 2, though. And my cannons get reloaded. That's awesome. Alright, so I get the initiative here. He's only got 1 die. So I'm going to fire 2 dice at him. I don't want to fire too much because I think his king is going to be coming up pretty soon. Alright, my 5 beats his 2. Another successful attack. Alright, so there's his king, but he has no cannonballs to fire. Oh yeah, I didn't think before his king is useless, it didn't occur to me, but yeah, so his king just came up. I think his king is still gonna reload him, but also we're gonna destroy his king, so. Yeah, so his king still reloads him, but his king is gone now. That's all of his face cards gone. That means he can't get his face cards back. Which means he's got to live with the 2 cards he has right there. That's all he gets. Just those 2 cards. Alright, so there's my cabin boy. So my cabin boy can either reload or fetch one of my... let's see, either reload my cannons or fetch my cannon back. I'm doing really good. I'm going to reload. Unfortunately, he's going to get wrecked there. That's okay. I've still got my king in there. Oh, hail his highness! Alright, so I've got the initiative for sea battle. So, I will fire... How sassy do I want to be here is the question. Let's go hard on him. Let's throw 3. My pair of 6s beats his 5. He's got 1 card left. Also appears to have bugged one of my dice. That's kind of weird. Alright, I'm going all in, because I'm not sure why I wouldn't at this point. My 6 beats his 2. That's his last card.
Well played, young lady. Have fun at the Teddies.
Beat him! And I got a Steam achievement called Kraken Fodder God, which is win every mandatory Kraken Fire game on the first try. That dice is home now. Ever so sassy. All right. Let's go ahead and save too. I'm pretty pleased with that. I think that went really well. I really do think that game is a very pleasing combination of randomness and strategy. Although I did get pretty lucky a couple times. Was a little dicey there for a moment. Oh! Alright. Wait, is that Butt-Hair Pete? What is he doing in the after? Oh, the Kraken, right.
This is Butt-Hair Pete! Pete! Hey, Pete! The two are totally engrossed in conversation.
I'm guessing things did not go well for Pete then. That's unfortunate. I don't appear to be able to talk to that woman at all. Recognized him by his butt hair. I mean, you know, his most notable attribute right there. And here's Eric and not Joe.
Hey, guys.
Ugh, you again.
I knew you would bring bad luck to us.
Yeah, exactly.
Away with you, you plague bird.
I mean, you did definitely die the first time I got on your ship.
Frank? Oh. I guess that explains why he didn't finish his drink.
Oh, he wasn't asleep at the beginning of the game. He was dead. Frank was dead.
Looks familiar to me for some reason.
Well then.
Hello?
Antonio, what are you doing here? Wait a second. Captain Quebeca?
I can't breathe.
Oh, doesn't matter. You're already dead. Don't worry.
It's you, right? Captain Quebeca? I've read all the books about you. I am really your biggest fan.
Psst, not so loud.
What are you doing here?
I guess the same thing everyone else is doing down here. You, me, good Antonio over there. We enjoy the rest of the time we have in the afterlife, right? Until we are forgotten.
You will never be forgotten. You're a legend.
Psst, okay.
There was a pirate hanging on the chandelier in Secret of Monkey Island. I'm trying to remember, but it's been a very, very long time since I played Monkey Island.
Oh, I met your book writer.
Avery Alwick? Oh, impossible.
Yes, really?
Well, shiver me timbers. And he managed to escape from Pambo Island.
Well,
I was wondering why I couldn't find him anywhere down here. Oh, thank heavens. That's a load off me mind. It's a long story. I don't want to bore you with it, but thank you. I feel much better now.
how did you die?
Avery would probably have made an exciting story out of it. But in the end, I was just ingloriously killed by a snake.
A snake bite?
Oh, no. The snake was not venomous at all. I tripped over it and fell inconveniently onto a coconut.
Yeah, that story could be improved.
You know, I don't care anymore. I'll tell you something. As a child, I also read books, about great adventurers, like you do. And I wanted to be such a glamorous character, too. All me life, I have been crazy about making me stories look as glorious as possible. And I was successful. You know the books. Then, when I died a legend, came to the afterlife, and sat down here in Teddy's bar, I had time to think about me life. And do you know what I realized?
What?
I had stopped listening.
What do you mean?
You see, I was so caught up in my own story that I just didn't hear any other stories, you understand? I haven't really listened to anyone for a really long time. And here, down here, nobody dares to tell their stories to me anymore.
Why not?
Why not? You know that pianist over there, right? Antonio Laterendi. Why, he's probably the best and most famous composer and pianist of all time. Do you think anyone dares to make music around him? No one wants to compare themselves to him, whether intentionally or unintentionally. When he is not playing the piano himself, it is always quiet around him. This is the fate of the world's best pianist. Do you understand now why nobody tells me their stories?
And that's why you're sitting here, so lonely and in the shade?
Oh, I don't feel lonely. I have recently learned to listen and observe very carefully. I can tell you something interesting about everyone in the room.
Well, that got way deeper than I was expecting. That was some good writing, though. Have you ever heard of the tales of a dull Christian? Oh, God.
What about the guy on the chandelier?
That's easy. This is Alfonso, my best friend. Has been by my side for years, every step of the way. Unfortunately, many years of it in a monkey's body, hence the nickname Aponzo. And, unfortunately, he just can't break the habit anymore. If he sees something that he can hang on to, then hang on to it he will.
Well, that explains a few things.
What about those two over there playing Kraken fodder?
The blonde guy's name is Eric, and he's a pretty bad loser. He claims no one has really defeated him in Kraken fodder, but he loses quite often, and then always claims that he let the other guy win. The other guy is called Not Joe, and he knows all 605 knots of the 55 knot grandmasters. I've also heard that he can untie any knot in seconds. I really hope he'll teach me that someday.
Yeah, me too. I had a feeling she shoved a ghost into the monkey. I mean, after we found out about the bird, I probably should have guessed. Good thinking, though, Malkiel. Good thinking. Dude killed his first god at the age of 16 by bumping into him. Dude's a geeky chat.
What about the two lovebirds at the bar?
Pete came down here at the same time as the other two guys, and he has a lot of interesting fisherman stories to tell. You wouldn't believe what he's already caught. And apparently, he already has Booze Britter on the hook, too.
Booze Britta?
Booze Britter is the sunshine in the teddies, I can tell you that. Always in a good mood. And she can drink everybody in here under the table. She must have been like this during her lifetime, too. Because, allegedly, she was buried with a bottle of hunting accident. Her absolute favorite booze.
Tell me something about Antonio Laterendi.
Laterendi has written many songs about famous people, became world famous himself. And so his time here in the afterlife is probably one of the longest of all. He plays his legendary songs here at Teddy's every day. But do you know what he does when the last guest leaves the bar?
What?
He takes a special sheet of music out of his briefcase of a song he wrote here in the afterlife. And then he plays this song every evening. A song for his wife.
Where is his wife?
Forgotten. Archived. Her time here was very short, because nobody remembers the great pianist's wife, right? No matter how important she was to him. There is nothing that Laterendi wishes more than to have written this song during his lifetime. Oh, he wrote songs about me, Teddy McAnally, and many others. But this the most important song for him, he wrote too late.
How tragic. Wait, what's going on now?
Oh shit.
Have you screwed up anything since you've been down here?
What?
Your halo! It's activated!
Shit.
Why, you better go to the administration right now, or you'll get into trouble.
But I wanted...
They can archive you at any time if you don't follow the rules. And me too if I keep chatting with you, even though your halo is activated. So, you better hurry up.
Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez.
There you are, my recently deceased messenger.
Oh jeez.
Hey, why are you looking so mad?
You...
Hey! Don't get naughty, young lady. I am now again in possession of the holy mandate of the afterlife. If you don't make a good impression on me, I'll shred your death card and archive you. It's faster than drowning.
And what more do you want from me?
Well, I wanted to say thank you for turning in Teddy's death card and ending my agonizing exile. Everything is going according to plan. And now, I'm putting things back in order here.
In order?
Order is the most important thing. The best way to make order is to sort out.
You mean, you want to archive undead souls at random?
Who is talking about doing anything at random here? Ha! Of course I do it using a defined system. Teddy's bar.
What?
Everyone who has ever entered this bar. Everyone who has ever had a beer there, played cards, or sat at the piano. Anyone who even looked too long through the window into that cursed bar. Every single one of them gets archived.
Oh god!
Ouch!
What? What was that?
I don't know, Ouch!
Stop it!
I can't do anything about it!
Wait. Holy shit!
Was the delivery to your satisfaction?
What?
The delivery! Everything fine with it? No damage, delay, or other complaints?
Delivery?
A stamp of the shrimp pyre was in your pocket, along with this address. Valid for 2 packages, well-timed, immediate delivery guarantee. So, everything's okay here, yeah? We have a lot to do.
Yes, everything is alright. Thanks.
The shrimp pyre is at your service. Shrimp pyre, move!
I was dead. The electric shocks. Of course. Teddy McAnally fell into the electric eel pool. That was the reason for his near-death experience.
Oh. All coming together here. Yeah, the animation in this game is spectacular. You know what's even crazier, Malkill? All of the art and coding in this game was made by one guy. How? Repscallion, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. So that was clever as hell. The shrimp did say if you ever need anything mailed, put on the stamp, put on the address, and throw it into the sea. That's so clever. I'm doing good, Repscallion. Thanks for asking.
Malty? He's breathing. Fortunately, he just seems to be passed out. But where is that parrot?
Now, where do you fly off to? Okay. We're alive again. But also we got problems here. So we gotta figure out what to do. Dude heard about Stardew Valley and went, cool, I got an idea too. Ooh, glow in the dark Beetlejuice record. That sounds awesome. Where the heck is everybody? Hello? But he's gone. That's a little bit spooky. Just after closing time? What's going on here? Hello? Anybody home? Even the information guy's gone. Also, the dock's blocked off. Oh, hey!
Cleo? You're alive? Were you able to save my books?
Your books? No, Avery. Ecomi Lily let me drown on the spot. I'm very, very lucky to be alive at all. Thanks for the help, by the way.
That old woman came out of nowhere. What was I supposed to do?
You could have tried to warn me. You just left us behind. Left us for dead. Doesn't that sound familiar to you? And all you can think about is your stupid books. Nobody cares about your made-up stories.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Cheers.
I was dead, Avery. For a moment, I was really dead and saw it all. The afterlife, the administration, the archive.
I was in that archive, Cleo. I was already completely forgotten until you found this book. And it looks like I'll end up there again very soon.
Ecomi Lily worked in this administration and we helped her to return.
So?
She said she wants to put things back in order. She wants to sort out, shred countless death cards. Anyone who's been in Teddy's bar.
We're alive, Cleo. As long as you live, she cannot harm you.
No, but...
And even if she could, what are you going to do about it?
I think I have an idea on how to get back one more time.
Back to the afterlife?
Yes, but just for a moment.
That's crazy!
I have no choice!
Of course you have one. You had your great adventure, and you survived it. Takeaway, getaway. Now is your chance to get away, Cleo. I'm taking it. You should take it too.
Get away? You mean, just don't do anything about all of this?
I didn't have this opportunity to get away back then, and I won't let it slip away again.
I just can't do that.
It really was an adventure, Cleo. It was fun, and that's no lie.
Screw you, Avery. I never liked you. The shrimp delivered me from my fate, literally. Hey, Named, we are a little bit of an irate pirate now, it's true. I'm doing good. How about yourself, Named? How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Nobody remembers him? He stays archived? God, I hope he stays down there. Guy's dangerous. We should, Rin, we should. That poor guy, I feel so bad. He was so happy about the cutting board. No, the cocktail machine!
Cocktail? He must have washed up here.
What about one last drink?
He's still alive! Not for long, though, but he's ready. For his final purpose. St. Peter's Steward's necklace. Not the cocktail machine! Alright, so I need to find... Alright, I've still got my trusty shovel. Let's see, what do we got here?
The grave of Booze Britta. She must be buried here with a bottle of hunting accident.
That's what we heard.
Sorry, Britta, but... I have to borrow this for a moment.
Alright. We've got hunting accident herbal liqueur. What else do we need here? This is the last recipe, near death on the beach. So we've got the herbal liqueur, then we also need cold ashes and a personal sacrifice. Which still sounds incredibly ominous. Alright, cold ashes. Where are we gonna get cold ashes? Anything burning around here? That I can think of. The lighthouse is closed. Can we sacrifice the bird? If I catch that guy, he's the personal sacrifice. That is an absolute bastard. Rin, you got a hint? What are you thinking? Cold ashes. In the hotel? Take a look. Oh, there was a fireplace in here, wasn't there? Yeah, back here. Alright, so we'll still have to figure out what the personal sacrifice is, but I think we have everything to make it. What do we have that could be a personal sacrifice? Kraken fodder set? The logbook, maybe? I don't know. I think I'm going to save this, because this does sound awfully spooky. Rin! Alright. I'm sorry, Cocktall. I need one more task of you. Let's double check. Herbal liqueur, cold ashes, personal sacrifice.
What about one last drink?
Alright, so herbal liqueur, cold ashes, Kraken fodder set?
I'm sorry. I don't know any recipes with these ingredients.
Alright, so we need a personal sacrifice there.
Unfortunately, I have never heard of this cocktail.
Alright. So we need something else to offer up. I kept thinking there was something there. Yamagumo, you think you got something as well? What are you thinking? Can't really go anywhere either. Rin, you figured it out? Get back into the exhibition anytime we want to now. Isn't really much to see in here. You read a hint? Is it clever or is it obtuse? Because there's still one thing we haven't interacted with, which is that barrel there. It is moon logic-y interesting. But kind of clever once you get it all sorted. Interesting. Yeah, if you want to give me a little hint to get me started. Really isn't much to work with right now. Curious if there's something else I need to do with the shovel. It is something to do with that barrel. Alright, interesting. What horror movie bought James? I'm curious. No word on the record at all? That's a little disappointing, I suppose. Let me see here. Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's. Nice, nice. Let's see. What is particularly remarkable about this drink is all the ingredients must have a black color. Alright, so that is interesting. Just to check. Make sure there isn't something else we need to do with the shovel. Doesn't look like it, no. Yeah, I suppose if they add any art with the process, it might actually block off the glow-in-the-dark effect. That's, you know, kind of the whole point, I suppose. Really isn't anything else to see around here. Check the diary here. This cocktail sounds like it's just the right thing for this situation, but I'm still a little worried about the ingredients, especially the personal sacrifice. I'm afraid I know what might be meant by that. My adventure is not over yet, but maybe this is the end of the story. That's what I was thinking there.
Personal sacrifice. All right then. What a day.
No! Oh, jeez. So it was a bit unusual in the fact that I had to press the journal button on that screen, but they did have that picture of the journal on the barrel there, so that was a little hint, at least. So that was kind of cool. Oh, God. Well, there goes my journal. That's brutal. Oh, jeez.
What about one last drink?
Look at my journal now. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's ruined! Oh, that's actually kind of heartbreaking. Oh, that's sad.
What about one last drink?
Alright, so. Herbal liqueur. Cold ashes. A personal sacrifice.
A near death on the page. Coming right.
It's been an honor, Cocktall. All right then. Down with it.
Time to almost die. We're drinking a lot for a small child today. That is really clever, Rin. I like this game. This game's clever. This game's smart. I like it.
The cocktail's effective. It worked. Only temporarily, I hope.
I hope too. Alright. We don't have anything but our Kraken fodder set now.
If I understand this archive correctly, then the forgotten souls of the deceased are stored here. Poor souls.
Mostly dead is still partially alive. He said to blathe, which means to bluff. I understood that reference. Okay. Okay.
Oh no! She's already started! I have to stop her somehow.
Crap! Well, I'm thinking about it though. I'm gonna save because it's coming. Oh no, I can't save! Save button's grayed out. Oh crap.
A pretty badly insulated junction box. The cable leads up to the communication system.
A Ponzo! Interesting.
There is a paperclip on that note.
Oh, well. Let's do something really stupid.
I better not go any further. That old woman shouldn't see me.
Alright. Interesting. Ooh. Alright, I see what we're doing now. I see what we're doing. Alright, wait for a turnaround. Alright, you got the control panel there. Alright, so we got two things we can interact with here. I mean, we are technically already dead right now, so you know. Alright, that gets her to move the book to the side. And I think we need to look at the book first. Alright, that's how to activate halos. Oh shit, I need to get a photo of that. Alright. Bring up my camera app. Gonna have to work quickly here. That's the joke. Alright. There we go. Get the book moved over. Go back and look at the book. Take a photo of that real quick. Beautiful. So we press those three buttons, then an ID number, and that activates a halo. Thank you, Rin. And a Ponzo is 1365. So we've got a 7-digit code that we can enter here to activate a halo. I don't know what we're going to do with a Ponzo, but beggars cannot be choosers. Let's see, 1365. We'll have to figure out what the other digits are on the fly. Alright, try this again. Uh-oh. Shock that. Check out the panel here. So the first one is 7, I believe. Second, ooh. All right, we got one digit there. If we can get one digit every time, I think we're in good shape. There we go. Second digit is 1. Third digit is, oh damn it. Almost had that third one. All right, one more time. We got this. We have to be quick actually putting the code in. The bug thing. 4. 714. So our code is 7141365. Thank you, Rin. I appreciate that. All right, we got to be quick about entering it, though. We do not have a lot of time. All right. 7141365.
What? Hey! Close the window immediately!
Chaos reigns!
Hey, Ponzo. He just can't break the habit anymore. What a mess. Yiko Malele desperately tried to catch the documents flying around and somehow keep the overview that was so important to her. But there was something she lost sight of. The Holy Mandate. Cleo didn't hesitate and let the powerful document glide through the shredder. Before the cocktail lost its effect, Cleo, just like Teddy McAnally back then, took a document from the afterlife with her. But she didn't hide it. She left it for someone to see before leaving McAnally Farms. Cleo came back home, but she never told her incredible story to anyone. She talked about Multi-Theus, the sailing cocktail mixer with breathtaking recipes from all over the world. She talked about Not Joe, the seaman who knows all 605 knots of the 55-knot Grandmasters. She spoke of Eric, the gifted Kraken fodder player who taught her all the rules and tricks and was never defeated by her. She talked about Pete, the most talented fisherman at sea, who could predict exactly when and where a shoal of fish would appear. And of course, she talked about Avery Alwick, the greatest adventurer of all time, and about how he survived a dozen Cyclops crabs and a giant black iguana. Well, back to my initial question then. What is the most important thing about a story? I think the most important thing about a story is the listener. And of course, a marvelously captivating narrator's voice. Sorry.
That was really sweet. Holy crap, I was not expecting that. That was really sweet. Oh my god. That was the most amazingly sweet way I could even imagine that game ending. Alex, welcome in and thank you for the raid. That was the ending, actually. You take care of yourself, Alex. Good to see you as always. Thank you for being a community buy. That game was really good. The game was really, really good. Oh my god.
Here, can't you see? Is there anyone listening to me? I lost track in the tide and the sense of how loud I should be. I can't hear what I say. Were the words even those that I meant them to be? When the water got me and the wave pushed me into the corner. Now I can't speak, underwater.
Thank you for the GGs, everybody. I'm just soaking in the vibes.
Say goodbye, say farewell to all the stories I'm not granted to tell. You won't hear through the noise and the fuss and the rumble and thunder. But I hope that you stay afloat in the wave that had swallowed my breath, and you won't become deaf. You will tell all the stories. I can even hear from underwater. I can even hear from underwater.
The Dev is singing this. I'm mad at how talented it is. How is he so good? It was breathtaking. Oh my god. Yeah, relentlessly, I did not expect those feels here. And here's the thing. We've seen sometimes, on this stream even, we've seen games where it has one mood, like funny, silly, comedic, and then all of a sudden, something, you know, horrific or tragic or sad happens, and you're just like, oh, that was out of nowhere, that was completely out of place. Everything that just happened in this game was 100% earned. They set it up, they foreshadowed it, they built it up. It was perfect. Absolutely perfect. Was I expecting it? No. Am I happy about it? Yes. That was gorgeous. That was beautiful. That was brilliant. Everything about that game was so clever. It's a beautiful thing, Malkiel. Any game that can make me feel my feels, I'm gonna be happy with them for it. Shira, I'm gonna replay this just for myself since I didn't see it all. Do it. Dude, it's so fun. Plus, I'm pretty sure there's a couple of secrets I missed. Thinking about it, I think there's some cool secrets in here. I suspect anyway. EP, I have literal goosebumps. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And, you know, we've played games on the stream where after I played them, I'd say, hey, I recommend this to you. I'm gonna do one better for you, chat. I'm gonna do one better. Because I would recommend that you folks pick this up, most definitely, but also, I want you to pause right here. I want you to take just a moment. Close your eyes, if you will. Just go with me here. And I want you to think for a second. Just take a moment, keep your eyes closed, and think. Who do you know that this game would give joy to? Who do you know that this game would just absolutely make their day? We only got a couple of months until Christmas comes up. And if you got anybody that you're thinking of right now and you think, hey, I didn't already know what I was getting them for Christmas, think about it. Think about it right there. I bet this would make a spectacular gift. Because honestly, yeah, I think this could make some people's days. I think this could put a smile on people's faces. And me personally, I thought I was going to get some laughs from this game and then I was going to move on. I'm going to remember this game for a very long time. This game is absolutely going to stick with me. And that's about the highest praise I can give a game, I think. Excellent writing. Beautiful, beautiful writing. Malkiel added it to my wish list. I'll definitely pick it up later. Awesome, awesome. Rin, thank you so much for the link right there. Sure, the last real strong feelings that I had were from Plague Tale. Different thing, but strong emotional roller coaster. I want to play that game so bad. That game looks so cool, Shira. I'm very excited. Lee, oh man, I didn't know what I was going to buy Shane for Christmas. This would make his day. Oh, they have a Mac version too, John. Nice, nice. I love games that are available to more people. So yeah, that's just, oh god. One guy wrote this, one guy coded this, one guy did the art for this, One guy made that song there? What the hell? Yeah, I don't know if this guy ever plans to make any more games, but if he does, you got my money, dude. You got my money on the tab. I'm going to give you my money if you make it in the game. You have successfully earned my loyalty. I believe in you, whatever you choose to do. Let's see, Relentlessly, I think the last game before this, it delivered such a precise punch of my emotion. Oh god, Inmost. Yeah, Inmost was a heck of a gut punch there too. That one I expected was going to have some feels from the start though. But yeah, it really did go some places. Malkill, I have a streamer friend that doesn't really like point-and-click adventures because he just likes pixel hunts. This game is short and sweet, mostly devoid of pixel hunts and moon logic. There's a couple places where you really do have to look around, but like, if you ever have trouble finding anything, use mouse control. I use the controller for most of the game, but if you use the mouse, if you ever need to hunt, you should be able to find things pretty quickly. Shira, I did want to play something different from the RPGs I currently play. Changing things up sometimes can be nice. Oh, it's on Switch too! Oh god, this would be so cute to play on the go. I know, Nano, like, they set up that premise, what's the most important thing about the story, and they brought that home so hard! Oh, I'm so happy about this. Shira, it's gonna be this one? That is awesome. That is very cool of you, Shira. Oh my god. The deluxe edition even has printable folding cocktail makers and code wheels and Kraken fodder cards. Oh my god, that's so awesome. 4M, you know, I was expecting to like this game. I was expecting to be sitting here at the end going, oh, that was fun. That was cute, but I honestly thought it was going to be more of an ephemeral experience. I thought we'd have some laughs, we'd solve some puzzles, then we'd move on, but no, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. This was such a neat game. This was such a clever game. Like, even the puzzles that I struggled with a little bit, once I figured them out, I'm like, oh, that's good. That's smart. The thing with the journal at the end, oh, that's smart. And he even did put some hints in there right in the game. It's brilliant. Welcome to Indies! Oh my goodness. Oh my god, that Dragon Cancer Malkill, that game will fuck you up. At least you kind of know from the title what you're getting into, at least. Nobody's gonna stumble into that one accidentally thinking it's a top-down shooter or something. Would you like cries with that? Don't worry, Rin, don't worry. I don't plan to steal your shtick anytime soon. You are so good at indies, I would never dare do that. Speaking of, since it came up right there, we may as well mention, you know, thank you for reminding me, Rin. But hey, if anybody in here isn't following other Rin, she is also a spectacular streamer. She plays a lot of indies too, so if you like charming little games you've never heard of, Rin is also a great place to go to right there. She plays a lot of really interesting variety there. She's great to hang out with. You're gonna love it over there, so make sure and click that link, give her a follow, check her out next time she's live. You're gonna have a great time over there, and if I am over there every moment that I'm able to, so you might see me over there as well. Oh my goodness. So it is super early to end, but like I don't want to play anything else now. I want to bask. I want to bask in the glow that was this game. So I think I will. Oh, Malkill, awesome. You're gonna love it over there. She's a fantastic streamer. One of my favorites. Truly, truly. So yeah, it is super duper early, but yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and end here. But I hope this is a great note to end off on. Let's see, Lee, did I read in the credits the dev made the credits song too? He made the credits song too! The dude's a Renaissance man. I don't know how else to explain it. It's amazing. I got nothing I could possibly follow this up with. I was thinking of another couple games. I'm like, I could throw that together. I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want to. This is so charming. I'm going to spend a full 5 minutes after I turn off stream just sitting back in my chair and going, that was awesome. It was so cool. You know, I've wanted to check out, I forget the name of the company that publishes Edna and Harvey. I've wanted to check out their games, and I probably will at some point. But as with everything else, I've got too many adventure games to play, so I don't know what I'll ever get to do it. Play it again! I don't have Lamplighters League demo downloaded, unfortunately. That would take some time right there. Rex says, awesome, awesome. I hope I'll see you over there. Awesome EP. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up right here, but thank you everybody for being here. Thank you so much for sharing this with me, because I would have loved playing this by myself, but being able to play this with all of you, knowing that all of you are here with me sharing these feels, these experiences, that's awesome. That's so cool, and I'm so privileged to be here with all of you folks. Truly, truly. Thank you for that, folks. So we're gonna wrap things up, but next week we are gonna be starting on the next game on our schedule, which if you haven't seen yet, is going to be the 2018 Call of Cthulhu game. It's a first-person game. It's kind of an adventure, kind of a walking simulator, kind of an RPG, but seems really neat, so I'm eager to dig into that as well. And of course, that means we'll be announcing what comes after that on Friday next week as well, so join us for that too. I hope I will see all of you there. Lee, not a huge fan of Data Lake. I don't know that I will be either for what I've seen, but I still want to try him, you know? Give it a, give him a chance. But for right now, I think we are going to go ahead and call it. So, if you got one more minute to spare, I would really appreciate that, because we got to see who all else is online at this hour. So if you're not done watching Twitch, maybe I can send you somewhere cool. I would definitely like the opportunity to. So make sure to hit follow first and foremost. That'll be the easiest way to find me next week, or at any point. If you'd like to come back at some point, we'd love to have you. And while I'm looking to see who all is online right now, there's some links in chat you might want to check out if you haven't already, including a link to my YouTube if you want to see any of the games I've played in the past, or if you just want to get caught up on Cleo if you missed yesterday. That VOD is going up there very soon. And there's a link to my Discord as well if you would like to hang out with me or the rest of the community outside of the stream. Feel free to. Everybody is welcome there. And there is somebody on right now. I don't know how much longer they're going to be online, but it is a little bit early here. And this is somebody that, because of our schedules, I very, very rarely get to raid, so I think this would be a very nice experience. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would absolutely love it if you would join me as we raid a fellow streamer by the name of Emmy Divergent. She's a very cool streamer that does a lot of retro as well. She is doing some retro horror today. Clock Tower 2. A very little known game outside of Japan. Not very good either, but hilariously bad. So it is a delight to watch this. And also, Emmy's a great streamer as well. So it's a win-win. So why don't you join me over there, say hi to Emmy, hang out for a little bit, throw her a follow if you like what she's doing. But hey, if you've got other things to do, I will just say as I always do, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world. And I will see you folks next week for Call of Cthulhu. Take care of yourselves till then, everybody.